Alright, today I'm going to be doing a review of the Pioneer App Radio. I got it installed about a week ago now. I've been playing around with it, it's pretty cool. Also had a Sony backup camera installed. The only downfall, if you don't have an iPhone, obviously don't get this radio. It is built for the iPhone pretty much. Without it, like right now I don't have my iPhone plugged in. All you have, if you can hook your phone up with Bluetooth. If you don't have the iPhone, it's pretty much just a radio. You know, all you have is a regular radio, and you've got all your preset stations up here that you can just touch to go to. So, and then you can scan with that. And if you want to go to a station that you don't have programmed, just hit the little keypad thing and you can type in whatever radio station you want, hit enter, and it switches to it. That's pretty nice. Something I didn't know about this radio, it does have a spot right here. It's a little cover, and you can actually pull it off, and it's a little spot for a SD card for viewing of pictures, or whatever you have on an SD card. It's not the full-size SD. Might be a micro, I'm not really sure. It looks a little big to me to be a micro, but I don't know. I haven't really looked at that. The settings, you can change the background color. You can make it a little lighter background. As far as putting pictures and stuff, I've seen people do it. Haven't really looked into it because I don't care that much about it. But there are ways that you can go in and upload pictures and make your own personal background. It's just a little more complex than I really care to get into. You have your audio settings, pretty much standard stuff. Your low, mid, and highs. You can change the different EQs. Your fade and balance gives you a little graphical display there. It's pretty cool. You have sub levels here. This head unit does have a built-in amplifier that really woke my stock system up. I mean, I don't have subs or anything in here, it's just stock speakers, but they really do sound a lot better with this head unit because of that built-in amp. It's just small, wouldn't be enough. I don't think it would be enough to power a sub or a full system or anything like that. But if you just got stock speakers or aftermarket speakers with no subs, it makes it sound a lot better than a stock system. The only thing that I've found that doesn't work right is right here. You're supposed to be able to tap and view your backup camera at all times, so I could touch on it, but when I do, it comes up as screen image may appear reversed, which it always does when the camera comes up, but as you can see, there's no picture. So I don't know if it's just wired wrong or what. I haven't really looked into that, mainly because I don't care. Once again, I'm not going backwards. If I was going backwards and I put it in reverse, my camera does come up. But anyway, so I'll go ahead and hook my iPod up to it, and I've got my iPod coming out of here, out of the ashtray. Obviously I don't use it, so I just had them take out the actual tray, drill a little hole in it, and it keeps it looking clean when it's not plugged in. But anyway, so we'll go ahead and plug this up. So you plug it up, it does charge your phone. So you can see now that my iPod and my apps buttons are active. Like I said earlier, I don't have the relay put on, so if I try and go to my apps, it gives you this message, and it also stops playing the radio. You can't run your apps and the radio at the same time for some reason. But so go in here, open up App Radio on your phone, this message will go away, and it brings up all your apps. I've got the traffic and then the navigation. Navigation is pretty cool. 99 cents for the app, and then I think right now it's $10 for the year. I think it may normally be 20, But it's pretty cool. It's a really good navigation system. I've used it a few times, you know, to go downtown or whatever. And then Pandora. Pandora's pretty cool to have on your radio. You know, you have your like and your unlike, and you know, it syncs. Obviously it syncs with your phone, so you hit all your radio station, and once you can't scroll, which kind of sucks. You got to use these little arrows, but not that big a deal. So let's see here. Oh, you got to hit that arrow. All right. So that's pretty cool. You got all your controls right there. You don't need to pick up your phone. The only bad part of this is once you start Pandora, if you wanted to go into your navigation, you actually have to get your phone and go into the navigation, because as you can see right here, there's no back button. So if you want to go back anything, you have to hit the home screen, and then you go back to your apps, and it brings you up to the last thing you were at, which was my Pandora. So I actually have to go on here, hit my home, which disables my Pandora, and go over to the GPS, and now my GPS will start up on the screen. So that's the only bad part about that. But I don't use navigation that much. I'm pretty familiar with all the areas around here, so it's not that big of a deal again. Let's see, what else? Oh, okay. So if you wanted to just listen to music on your iPod, for some reason it doesn't allow you to scroll on here like on Pandora. It won't let you scroll. You got to use these arrows to go through stuff. Now if you hold the arrow down, it's just like the iPod. It'll bring up the letter, and then you go through and whatever, and then just hit OK to bring that off, and then you can go through and scroll, you know, whatever. And then whenever you want to play it, it'll pop up Pandora, shuts it off, and then goes right into your iPod music. So that was pretty cool. You can also, I've watched, when you have your park and brake engaged, or if you have the relay on it, you can watch videos on Netflix. You can watch videos that are on your iPod. You can also watch YouTube videos. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, I'll show you the backup camera. It's a Sony. So when you start it up, you know, it just goes off for a second, then comes back on. It's the Sony, I think that's the XR800 or something like that. It was about 80 bucks. It wasn't too bad. But it's a good quality camera. As soon as you switch into reverse, you know, it goes straight into your camera. Very good visibility day and night. I had to move it from where Best Buy put it in. I'll put pictures up of that, I guess. That's about it on the radio. You can see there, I mean, it's clean looking. It's really clean looking. It fits in really well. I love everything about it. There's no, you know, all the stuff that doesn't work, or that doesn't, like the scrolling and the backup camera when you're not in reverse. You know, that's not a big deal to me. Oh, the Bluetooth. That's one other thing. So there's kind of glare on the screen, but it has your missed calls received dialed, and has your full phone book. Once again, you have to use the arrows. So it works pretty, and I have my microphone to it mounted right up here on by the mat lights. So like I said, it's real clean. I do like having my cord come out of the corner here, and then, you know, when I'm done using it, just kind of goes back down in there, poke it back in there, and it folds up. It keeps it looking really nice, really clean. I'll post more pictures on F-150 online. Alright, well, if you have any questions, like I said, just leave a comment and I'll try and get back to y'all as soon as I can.